Hi, I'm Kay. Self-doubt stems from a negative self-belief where negative thought patterns have become a habit. So our video, How to Stop Self-Doubt, teaches you how to break that habit. I've learned this through my own personal experience. I had years of living with self-doubt, of doubting my appearance, of doubting whether what I was doing was enough, of whether I myself was enough. And that's just to name a small amount of the doubt that I went through in my own life. So these steps are here to teach you how to stop your self-doubt. To begin with, that first step is to be with your thoughts. Be with your thoughts on your own, in your own energy field, where you're not allowing others to influence your own thoughts and opinions just merely by being in the same space as them, where you're actually giving yourself the gift of having your own space, your own time, your own energy to just try and understand what your thoughts mean to you. So once you've been with your thoughts, or as you're being with your thoughts, you can begin to challenge your negativity. And through challenging your negativity, you're questioning the negative thought pattern that has become a habit within your own mind. You're questioning whether these thoughts are actually your own, or perhaps they're actually other people's thoughts and you're allowing them to seep into your own mind. You're questioning whether you're comparing yourself too much to others. Because of course, for you to truly believe in yourself, you need to know what it means to be yourself by not comparing yourself to others. So once you've begun to challenge your negative thoughts, you can learn to replace your negative thoughts with a positive, realistic thought. So that next step is to replace your negative thought. And it needs to be with a realistic, positive thought, because we could aim really high here and stretch really far and create these positive thoughts that we don't even believe in ourselves. So when you make it a realistic, positive thought, a thought that belongs here and now, in this moment, then it becomes more believable for yourself. So once you've created that realistic, positive thought, we come to our next step of be with that positive thought. Be with that positive thought as often as possible. Because even if you don't believe that positive thought right now, as you say it more, as you hear yourself saying it more in your own mind, the repetition of that thought pattern that you're saying to yourself allows you to create that everlasting change. And this is why it's so important to make to replace that negative thought with a positive one. And a positive one that's realistic. Because it's with those realistic, positive thoughts that you can begin to believe yourself again, and that allows that self-doubt to fade. So our final step is to believe in your ability to change. Even when you doubt yourself, and your self-doubt is still in a place where it's up and down. That belief in your ability to change leads to your self-belief. And it's almost like it's on a continuum. You know, you have self-doubt at one end and you have self-belief at the other end. You don't go from self-doubt to self-belief all in an instant. It takes time, and it takes a nurturing within your own mind to make that change. So believe in that ability to change. Self-doubt really does become a vicious cycle, which is why we can allow ourselves to be stuck in it for so long. That cycle of negative self-belief, unless you challenge it, it will just continue. It will just continue in that cycle. So choose to make that change. And one of the best pieces of advice that I can give is stop comparing yourself to others. As I learned to do that for myself, that's when I allowed myself to create the change. And I can honestly say that I do not live with self-doubt anymore. I believe in myself completely. And I know you can too. So learn to value yourself for who you are, not for who you think you need to be to fit in with someone else. For who you are for you. Because if the people who are around you don't value you for you, then they're not worthy of your presence. Because your life matters. No matter what other people may be saying, that doesn't matter when you begin to believe within yourself. When you begin to believe that you belong here just as much as anyone else. If you'd like to learn more about concepts like these, then please subscribe or join us at lovingactsofkindness.com. Thank you. See you next time.